Welcome to this video presentation here at Wimbledon Carriage Company, and here we have the Volvo V60 on a 22 plate. I'm going to start off firstly by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some of the controls on the inside of it from there. From the outside you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels and tinted windows. We're going to start off inside the boot area first of all. The tailgate on this car will open electronically. You can either do that from the key or from the tailgate itself. As we then approach the back of the car, you can see we have reversing sensors. Plenty of boot space as well, which can be increased by folding down those rear seats should you wish to. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in. And as I mentioned, we'll run through some of the controls on the inside of it from there. Now that we've done a full circle though, you can see firstly the alloy wheels are all in pristine condition, as is the bodywork the entire way around the vehicle. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials first of all. On the left-hand side, we have the speedometer. We have a digital readout for the speedometer, and beneath that, the total miles for the car. They are 21,076. Over on the right-hand side, we then have the rev counter. It will show you within that what gear the car is in. It's an automatic, of course, so we are in park at the moment. Below that, we have the fuel gauge for the vehicle. You can change the information that's displayed down here for various different menus, as you can see, and that is done using the buttons just here. We have voice activation for your phone. On the left-hand side, we have cruise control, and then into the center, the main touch screen. So one physical button just here that will take you to this screen. Otherwise, everything else then becomes touch screen. So you've got your satellite navigation. Below that, we have our audio menu. Incidentally, you don't need to press this button every time. You can open up the menu that's visible at the bottom here. This car's got FM, DAB, and AM radio. You can also stream your music wirelessly via Bluetooth audio as well. That is, of course, after you've paired your phone. We have a separate menu down the bottom here, which, as you can see, you are able to change your bass, treble, etc. And at the very bottom, the climate control menu. So you can adjust the fan speed, the direction the air is being distributed in. The air conditioning is on at the moment, so that turns it off. Back on again. You can recirculate the air that's in the car. That's a great way of heating it up or cooling it down quickly in here, depending on the temperature you've set for both passenger and driver. And that is done down here. You can either slide up and down or tap, whichever temperature you would like. And as I say, that works the same for the driver and the passenger side of the car. We have a heated driver's seat with 3 different heat settings. We've also got a heated steering wheel, again, with 3 different heat settings, and on the passenger side, of course, just the heated seat, but again, with 3 different settings available there. If we pop the car into reverse, you can see the full color reversing camera. Below that, the main volume for the stereo. We can open up this section, and in there we have a 12-volt charging socket. We have wireless phone charging available on this pad just here. The gear lever for the fully automatic gearbox. 2 cup holders. Electronic handbrake with an auto hold function, and this dial starts and stops the car. So that is now the vehicle switched off and switched back on again. The very last thing I wanted to mention is the panoramic glass roof. So there is a sunblind you can open and close, and of course, as you can see, a full-size sliding sunroof, again, which you can open and close using the button up here. And as I mentioned, there is a sunblind. You can close that over should you wish to do so as well. The last thing I wanted to mention is the paperwork that we have for the car. So firstly, the key you're looking at is the spare key, so 2 keys in total. The V5 registration document showing it's a 2-owner car from new. And then the service book that shows the pre-delivery inspection in 2022 when the car was registered. Service number 1 in 2023 and service number 2 in 2024. All at Volvo main dealers. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car for yourself and have a test drive, or you'd like a live bespoke video tour, please feel free to give us a call here at Wimbledon Carriage Company. We'd love to hear from you soon.